Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, May 5th, 2024. Time for our little chat and see what the energy of the week ahead looks like for us. Mary Agnew with the Sacred Threshold. So today, we're going to talk about love. So many of the sessions, energy healing sessions, whether they be soul to soul intuitive readings, shamanic healing sessions, or mediumship sessions, they all truly kind of trickle down to the word love. In mediumship, people need to hear from their loved ones that they did love them, and they continue to love them, even if they were not able to express that in this lifetime. And your loved ones on the other side, they need to be able to express that, especially the ones who were not able to tell you that in this lifetime. This week, I just had the I had an amazing session with a grandmother who came in just busting the walls down with anger and judgment, and then switched to a woman showing up with a particular brand of cookie. And that was her grandma. Well, they're not going to show up because if I had said, oh, you've got the sweetest little grandma here, she'd be like, not my grandma. So they show up as they were, and then they show up as they are, so that you can, soul to soul readings, so much of the time it is about learning to love ourselves, to be able to move forward. Shamanic sessions, wow, how many times, and all of us go through this at some point, where we do not feel loved, seen, heard, recognized. And it's about tracing back to find where's that energetic hold that prevents that. So every week when we do the gathering meditation at the end of this session, I always start by having you rub your palms together, get those chakras in your palms activated, lay your hands on your heart, and start with saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. And this morning, as I was preparing, Spirit just popped in and said, please, please do not let Sunday mornings be the only time of the week that you say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please do not let Sunday mornings be the only time that you do that. So that led me on a little more refreshing my memory of the importance of feeling love and expressing love. And it makes a great physiological difference to us. It can lower your cholesterol. Isn't that wild? And it releases the endorphins, the feel-good endorphins within us. So, it's very important physiologically, but then also it helps us when we can express love for ourselves. It helps us to connect to other people. Isn't that wild? And that's what we're doing when we get together in the meditation at the end. I always end it or have in there at some point that you're taking that love that we have just reawoken within yourself and you're sharing it with the world. And so, again, listen to what Spirit said to me. This was like, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up and heard that voice that said, please do not let Sunday mornings be the only time that you say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. When years ago, when I was just starting my healing journey, way more years ago, the practitioner that I went to, she challenged me to stand in front of my bathroom mirror and say that to myself. And it was hard. It was hard to keep my eyes open, looking at myself in the mirror and say it. It was uncomfortable. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with it. And so I often will start people with that challenge, and also write it on a sticky note. You know, stick it on your mirror so you see it. Stick it on your dashboard. Put it under your pillow so you sleep with the energy of, I love you, I love you, I love you, and let that permeate through your dream time. So there we are, my dears. Please do not let Sunday mornings be the only time of the week that you say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. So let's see what the card for this week is going to look like. Ooh, breakthrough. Wouldn't that be a fantastic breakthrough to truly love yourself? Without reservation, without saying, well, I'd love myself if I lost another 10 pounds, I'd really love myself. Or, man, if I didn't eat cookies, I'd love myself. All these things, particularly as women, that we can check off of reasons we're not worthy of loving ourselves fully now. Let this be your breakthrough week where you're saying, that was then, this is now, and I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. Whew. I would like to challenge you, each one of you, to do that one day a week at the very minimum. Stand in front of the bathroom mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. And don't let those little conscious mind drug you down the dark alley monkeys get in your head and put qualifiers on that. Don't put qualifiers on loving yourself. Let that be your breakthrough this week. What an amazing change that can make in your life, right? And not just your life, but your family, your loved ones, your neighbors, your employers, your employees, the guy who's driving next to you down the interstate. I promise you, it makes a huge difference how we present ourselves. And if we love ourselves, it shows, and it is available for others as well. So this week, look for those breakthrough moments, the breakthrough moments where you can, whether you believe it or not, hold your hand on your heart, say to yourself, I love you, and stop. That's it. That's the only words you need to say. I love you. Not, but, and not, well, if only, if I did this, I would love myself. Unconditionally say to yourself, let this be your breakthrough week of I love you. So take a look. Just be on the alert for where there are breakthroughs. And I want you to take a look at this. Look how empowering this card is. Letting go of the self-doubt, letting go of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, letting go of everything from the past. And look at that power. There we go. Let's look for those breakthrough moments this week. Now, let's do our meditation. Rub palms together. Get those chakras out. Hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Really feel the weight of your hand on your heart as you say to yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. And feel that coursing through your body. The gentleness, the energy of that. Let those words to yourself feed every cell in your being, all the way down to your DNA. I love you, I love you, I love you. Deep breath as you feel that coursing, changing, moving. And with each breath, it's almost like you feel like a bottle being filled, 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 filled. And when it reaches the top and overflows, that allows that love to flow out to the world. You don't even have to assign it to a certain person. You can just, to my neighborhood, to my state, to my city, to my country. I love you, I love you, I love you. And to feel that love coating the earth, it's kind of like liquid, it's going to find the places where it's needed the most. Again, we don't have to assign a person, place, time, thing. That love is going to find its own way in the world. Know that this is your way of being of service to the world in this particular moment. And now, gather the love of the world back. As we send love out, the world sends love back to us. It is a give and a take. It is a reciprocal relationship. Gather, 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 gather the love of the world. And bring that back into your body. Feel that connection. Gently rub your palms back together and placing your palms back on your heart, finish this meditation with, I love you, I love you, I love you. And come back to your body, come back fully, come back now. And guys, do not let today be the only time of the week that you say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. All right. Thank you guys for joining with me this morning. Mary Agnew with The Sacred Threshold. You can always message me here on Facebook, The Sacred Threshold, or my website, also The Sacred Threshold. And, be checking out here because I've got some things cooking, some courses that I'm going to be offering and things like that, little what do they call them, reels that we're going to be posting to just stay in touch with you more. And I'd love for you guys to stay in touch with me as well. So, all right, my dears, have a beautiful, beautiful week ahead. Remember, our card is breakthroughs, the breakthrough of learning to love yourself unconditionally. Woo! All right, my dears, I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.